You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 66 degrees right this moment, going up to a high of a lovely 79. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday was beautiful. So the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce had its monthly timeout meeting. Well, we call it timeout dinner at the Sam's on Main, which is a wonderful restaurant, Mediterranean restaurant over in Grayson. And they close at 8 o'clock. So we normally get there and we try to get out by 8 so they can start cleaning up. And it's so funny because we could sit there and be talking for hours, right? But then they start cleaning around us, which means get out, which is hilarious. So we know, okay, it's time for us to go. So last night, they closed at 8, and so everybody had left, but they have an outside patio area, and it was so beautiful outside last night. Georgette and I stayed out there for another hour. I think we left there, it was almost 10 o'clock. And so Sam, who actually owns the place, was like, no, you don't have to go. You can leave when I leave. And he was like, when are you leaving? He said, in a few hours. Like, no, we're going to leave right now. Because I think around that time, it was about 9:40. No, we're leaving right now, sir. Now, you go ahead and do your couple of hours. We'll see you next month. But it is a wonderful restaurant over in Grayson, Georgia. And they sell the best foods. They have the best hummus. They have the best hummus I've ever tasted. Right? I've tasted some hummus before. I tasted one hummus. It was horrible. It was like they took the chickpeas, they mashed them up, and that is all they did. Nothing went into it, just mashed up chickpeas. It was disgusting. Sam's on Main hummus is delicious. And what's funny is, I didn't get it last night. I got the Mediterranean Greek flatbread, which is really good. So it's lamb and cheese and olives. Really, really good. That's what I had. Normally I get the hummus and I get the shrimp. The knockout shrimp, but I was like, I don't want shrimp tonight because I'm having shrimp tonight for dinner. So I got the flatbread. But what happens is when new people come, they always ask us, like, what's good on the menu? Jordan and I both say hummus. And they get it, like, that is a delicious hummus. So the hummus is delicious. The food is delicious, though. Like, everything I've had so far, and I've had the hummus, I've had the fried green tomatoes, I've had the Mediterranean flatbread, I had the burger, the bacon jam burger, I've had the knockout shrimps and the calamari. Everything was delicious. So that I just wanted to give a shout out to Sam's. And they're always so very nice. Someone asked us, why do we go there every month? Because one, they're really very nice and the food is delicious. So very nice people, great food, great atmosphere. They treat us nice. That's why we go. Great customer service. That is why we go. We know our person by name. Her name is Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie. She always makes sure our space is reserved. And shout out to Sam. We miss Jay. Jay was the one who was giving us the lemon drops. We miss you, Jay. No lemon drops since you've been gone. So it's just a wonderful time. Anyway, hope you guys have had a great start to your day. It's Thursday. One more day, baby. You are almost there. You are almost to the weekend. I know somebody's saying thank you so much. I know. I get it. I know you are. Listening. The kids over in the 3DE business program over at South Gwinnett High School, I got a chance to go to South Gwinnett High School to support them. They have an entrepreneurship program, and I got the opportunity to go over there and spend some money with those young entrepreneurs. I know I love everything entrepreneurship, everything. That's why I'm the president of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber, because I love everything entrepreneurship, and I got the opportunity to go over there and spend some money with them. They were having an event that I was, that we found out about, and we were told, support them. And I was like, yeah, let me go over there and support. So I did. And I went over there and I spent about $100 with the kids. And I can tell you, one young lady had this hair stuff, and I don't know what I did with her card, but it was to make your hair grow. And it was really good. And I used every drop of it. But anyway, they got entered into a contest that they don't know they were entered into. And they actually won first place. So they're celebrating tonight. And they're going to be celebrating with a company called King of Pops. And King of Pops is a popsicle ice cream shop. And they're going to be giving out 450 popsicles. They're giving the kids a surprise birthday party. So Dr. Shantae Howes, who helped run that program at South Gwinnett High School, she submitted their name and their information to this contest, I think, and they won first place. It's on the national level, which is so good. So you know what? Let's give them let's show them some love. Let me give them a round of applause for work well done. Because listen, they wouldn't have won if they had not done the work. So let's give them a round of applause. I don't even know if my applause thing is working. I think it's working. I'll know in a second. I think it's working. Yeah. No, well, I don't know. I can't tell if it's working or not. Normally I can hear the applause clapping, but I can't hear it. I hope it's working. I hope it did clap. But anyway, we're going to show them some love. So if you're going to be out, they're going to be having a surprise party for them. They're giving away 450 popsicles, which I think that is just absolutely amazing. Did I miss it? I hope I didn't miss it. Was it yesterday? Oh, no. It's old, y'all. Forget about that. I thought it was, so it popped up in my feed for today, and it actually happened already. Anyway, shout out to all the kids over in South Gwinnett for the 3DE program. And hey, check out the King of Pops. That was a great thing that they did. They gave away 450 popsicles. God darn it. That popped up in my feed as new news. Oh my goodness, I tell you. I'm going to have to get better with my feed. Sometimes I get news and that's really old. That's like 10 days old. I know, it's terrible. But anyway, shout out to the 3D program over at South Gwinnett. Listen, they're doing the work. They are doing the work. You have to give them some love for that. They are doing the work. Listen, let me tell y'all something. So, there's a gentleman, there's going to be an event tomorrow, Saturday. It's called Songwriters in the Round. Songwriters in the Round. And I think that's so let me back up a second. So last night at our dinner, one of our members, who is a financial advisor by trade, she's been one for about 26 years. At the last event she attended, yeah, because I write. Now I've been knowing her probably a good 7 years, and I never knew she wrote. And I was like, "You write?" She's like, "Yeah, I write. I write screenplays and plays and music." Never knew that. And I said, "I didn't know that." She's like, "I thought I told you." Like, nope. All I've ever known you for is financial advising, setting up people's stock portfolios, because that's all I've ever known her for. So she actually writes music, and so she just got a contract to write a song for someone. She couldn't tell us the name because it's a big time song, a star. So she couldn't share the information with us. But what was interesting is AI, Lord. And she was stuck. So this is how we got to the conversation. She was stuck on writing the piece for the person. And I said to her, AI writes songs, So if you just give it the general idea for what you want, it'll take the idea and turn it into a song. And she's like, really? So she says to me, she said, every time I come around you, I learn something new. So what happened was she's stuck. I said to her, listen, AI will write the song for you. Now, that being said, y'all, it's a little scary, right? In certain industries, because when I look at the kind of work that AI can do right now, it is absolutely amazing. I always wanted to be like an artist, right? Like I wanted to paint. At least that's what I thought. I went to college. I took up sculpting. I got an F. I learned to sew. I made some pants. I was walking down the street. They bust down the seam. I was walking. My butt was out. But I always wanted to be that creative person. Now, behind this computer, I'm that person. I'm that chick behind the computer. But I wanted to be creative outside of the computer. So I have learned that that's just not my forte. My husband bought me a pottery wheel. I had a candle making kit. I had a soap bomb kit. I had a t-shirt printer, a mug printer. I have a plate press. A t-shirt press. I have a plate press. I have a cat press. This is what I have right now. I had a Cricut I had a commercial Cricut that I finally sold because I never touched the thing except for the look. It's like, this is nice. And I asked for it. He bought it for me for one Mother's Day. I never used it. Right now in my office, I have a brand new printer, brand spanking new, never plugged it up, with license plates that I was going to become a license plate artist. And I still may do that because that may be fun. All the plates, all the ink, the gloves to take it off the print. I have everything. So I said all that to say, those things won't go away because you have to physically put your hand on them to be creative. But when I look at things like music, I don't know, y'all. It's a little scary because I have written with AI with the help of AI, I've written probably 12 songs. And you're going to hear my newest song that not only did AI write for me, AI composed the music, and the person that is on it is an AI voice. And it sounds amazing. So there is a writing class, a songwriting class that's happening Friday at 8 o'clock. It's called the Songwriters Roundup. Songwriters in the Round. And I think it's a good class, but it's a little scary. So anyway, if you want to go to Songwriters in the Round, it's going to be held at 3116 Main Street in Duluth. All right. Southern folk artist Jefferson Ross is a songwriter, singer, guitar slinger, and a painter, weaving stories for ears and eyes. Based in the Peach State here in Georgia, Jefferson travels throughout the United States and Europe performing his original music and displays his art at festivals and galleries across the South. Now, what I like about what Mr. Ross is doing is that he's tying together his personality, his songwriting that he turns into songs, and then he's a painter, right? So I'm sure he has a very unique of doing all of that stuff, which is it's a selling point, but you got to be that person. I'm not that person, not on his level. I can take a keystroke and put out a good song, and then take that same concept and go to another AI tool and say, make me a picture for this, and I could do the same thing. But it won't be authentic, like truly authentic, like what you're going to learn in this class with Mr. Ross. It won't be that type of authenticity, right? But for me, it's okay because it allows me to be creative. So anyway, you want to check that class out, check the class out, because I think that's still a place for that. But it's a little scary because the music, I'm about to let you hear my song. The music quality is getting better and better. There's another platform out there that just came out probably about 2 weeks ago. I haven't used that one yet, but I've heard it because every time I try to open it up, it pops up and says there's a virus attached to the website. So all the firewalls that I have blocks it out. I can't get to it. But I want to get to it because I've heard the quality of the voices. Like, my only thing right now is that I don't have enough control of the quality of the voices. The music is fine, but it's the quality of the voices. It's the crispness of the song. They sound good. To most people, it's a song. It sounds fine. But to a trained ear, you can hear like certain things. But the quality is good for just a machine to be making it. I'm just saying. So I'm going to let you hear my song. My song that I got today. Yes, baby. Yes. I got a new every day except Fridays. I mean, you'll get the song on Monday. I do the show on Fridays. So the song that I composed, me and AI. So I have a YouTube channel. It's called Audrey AI. It was supposed to be a channel just about AI. Now it's going to be a channel just about AI music that I made, which I'm excited about. I'm even excited about that. Okay. But anyway, the song that I composed yesterday is called I Know My Purpose. So I'm going to play the song. Then I'm going to come back right after the song to bring you more of what's happening in and around Gwinnett County. So stay tuned.
In the quiet of the morning, with the sun's first light, I feel the whispers of my dreams holding me tight, lost in the shadows where my fears reside. Find my courage where my truth abides. Every step, every fall
Welcome back, welcome back. So that song is called I Know My Purpose. Let me tell y'all something. I'm sitting over here. You can't. I remember when I first started doing Good Morning Gwinnett and I started playing music in the show. I was so excited about that, right? I used to be dancing and smiling. You couldn't see me because it's all audio. I'm over here to sit there and listen to a song that I said, hey, I want this song to be about this, this, and this. And then ChatGPT wrote the lyrics. Right? And then I took the lyrics and I went over to Suno and I dropped it in and I said, I need to be soulful and smooth. And this is what it gave me. I'm telling y'all, I just get so excited about that stuff. I just get so excited because I love that song just like I love the other three that I think I played. And it's exciting. It allows me to be uber successful. I'm going to create, I just can't wait to I'm going to spend like one day when I have a free, just like a totally free day. And all I'm going to do that day is make a song. So here's my goal. My goal is to put out a new song every day, Monday through Friday, right? By the end of the year, I should have 204 songs. But I'm launching my own radio station. Yep, I'm launching because at the end of the year, I can't talk to you guys live because my platform that hosts my podcast will no longer be doing live. I like live, so I'm going to go live on my own radio station. So I'm excited about that. So Good Morning Gwinnett will be a show on there. However, my music that I'm making, it will also have a place on the radio station. So I'm so excited about that. So yeah, a whole new audience, a whole new way of doing things. I got to get used to all of that. So I'm gonna probably incorporate. I'm probably gonna start the radio station before the end of the year, just so I can be up and going the right way. But these songs that I'm making, yeah. As soon as I get to 100 songs, I'm gonna launch the station. Probably before I get to 100 songs. Probably by the time I get to 50, which is like a month and a half. Yeah, I'm gonna launch the. Yeah, no. Let me see. If I'm doing 5, no, in a month. So in a month time, I should have. If I'm doing 5 a month, 5 a week, 20 songs. Yeah, I should have 20 songs. So yeah, about a month and a half, I should have like my 50 songs. So that's the goal. Yeah, I'm loving this space. I'm loving it. Now let's get back to business. All right. So are you ready to gain firsthand knowledge with behind the scenes experience of the Gwinnett County court system? Join us for the Summer Mentoring and Legal Education Program. It's called SMILE, Summer Mentoring and Legal Education Program. So our SMILE program provides students the opportunity to learn about legislative process, meet local lawmakers, and explore the United States Constitution. I think that's important. I'm wondering, though, will the United States Constitution even mean something if certain things happen this year? I'm just saying. The Constitution, I don't know, man. It could be in jeopardy. But anyway, learn it still. Applications are now open until Monday. They're open right now. So you got until Monday, April 29th. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this program. So if you want to apply for the program, go to GwinnettCounty.com. Excuse me, y'all. GwinnettCounty.com/smile. Like you smiling, smile. And the applications are open until Monday, April 29th. So if you want to be a part of that program, be sure to go to the program to fill out the application. I think this is a great opportunity. I went through the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101. And I thought that was the most amazing thing I had ever done in a community. I've lived in communities before I moved to Gwinnett County, and there was never a behind-the-scenes look at how things actually ran in county government, nothing. But going through Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101, I got a chance to look at the court system. I got a chance to look at law enforcement. I got a chance to look at the traffic system. I got a chance to look at the water system. I got a chance to go inside the jails. It was an amazing opportunity. And so it was about 6 to 8 weeks program. And each week we visited somewhere else inside of Gwinnett County government behind the scenes. And I thought that was just wonderful. I learned so much, and I talk about this. And I think I went through Gwinnett Citizens Academy in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. It was either 15 or, I think it was 15 or 17. I can't remember. But when I went through the academy, I've been talking about that academy ever since because it just gives you so much insight to how things work. Now, you'll never know how it worked 100%, right? But from a citizen's point of view from the outside looking in, when you go behind the scenes, you do get a glimpse of how some things work, like the traffic system. There is a room with nothing but cameras, and they just pop on at all these different places in Gwinnett County. So people can, let me tell y'all something. I was talking about this yesterday. I was in a conversation with somebody one time, and she was a Republican, and we were having a nice conversation. And I said to her, I got to ask you a question because something I just don't understand, so I need you to enlighten me. I said, why would you vote against policies that are here to help you? And she said, because you have to give up something when you do that. And I said, well, what do you have to give up? She said, we have to give up our privacy. And I'm looking like, did you just say privacy? So I said, okay. And we left it at that. We had a great lunch and some coffee and all that stuff. That's the last, because I needed to understand like the mindset behind voting against things that could help you. And she said to me, I said to her, well, what about healthcare? And she said, well, I take a lot of supplements and, I try to take care of myself. Still in my mind, I'm thinking, ma'am, if you go out there and your car is hit by a transfer truck, there's no amount of supplements that's going to help you. And if you don't have insurance and go to the hospital, you're going to have an astronomical bill. So there's no supplements that can help that. But okay, listen, you believe what you believe. So that was her belief. Her belief was, I take supplements. I take care of myself. I don't need medical. I was like, okay, you can't argue with that. But I said all that to say, when you learn about things, now you know about things. So there is no privacy. Let me say that. And that's what I was alluding to. When she said, we have to give up our privacy, I'm looking at her like you have a computer in your hand that you pick up and dial and call folks. It records your voice. We don't have any privacy is my point. And so when people be talking about privacy, we have none. There's no such thing as privacy. I have come to just truly believe that. So when I went through Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101, there is a room, a beautiful big room with nothing but cameras that can see all over Gwinnett County. Now, to put that in perspective for you guys who don't know what Gwinnett County is, Gwinnett County is the second largest county in the state of Georgia. It is the most diverse county in Georgia. It is the 11th most diverse county in the country, the United States. There are over 1 million people who reside in the county alone. All right. So there are cameras in this room, and it's not a secret because if you go through the Citizens Academy 101, you can see it. There are cameras in this room. You can see all over Gwinnett County. So when people say stuff like, I'm trying to protect my privacy, we don't have any. So I don't even stress my brain about that. And I know that was a long way to get around to saying, hey, check out the SMILE program. So anyway, I digress. There's no privacy. If you want to go through the SMILE program, registration closes on Monday. Go to gwinnettcounty.com/smile. That thing still, because it's still like, I can't believe that was the answer. Like, I couldn't, but that was her answer. And she was nice and everything. And she talked about her life growing up as a Republican. And, see, for me, we didn't study politics in my house. It was just like, this is what we're going to vote. That's what it was. When I got older and I became very interested in politics, I started to learn more about it. Sometimes I used to think I straddled the line like, wait a minute, I kind of believe what they believe over here, right? On certain things. But then the more I learned, it was like, okay, so it's really hard, right? And we got an election year coming up. Speaking of an election year, listen, it's time to get out and vote. I hope you registered, because yesterday was the last day to register to vote. Early voting starts Monday, so make sure you get out and cast your vote. Your vote is important, however way you choose a vote. If you feel like you don't need health care because you take supplements, then you vote that way. If you feel like, I don't know about that, the truck might hit me, you might want to vote that way. So I'm just saying, I'm being facetious right now, and I'm not making fun of that. I just found that to be a very interesting way to answer the question when I'm thinking, so you don't care about if you get hit by a car? Like, what happens if that happens? So I still don't understand it. That's why I'm still talking about it. And that was a whole year ago. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on to something a little bit lighter. All right, Beats on the Streets is going down tonight in Lawrenceville. Oh, God, I wish I could do this. It's going down. DJ Cam Christian is going to be your DJ. Also, DJ Cozy Showing tonight. It's going down. Downtown Lawrenceville, baby, the DTL. We got our own DTL. Yes. Lawrenceville Downtown Square. Have you heard about Beats on the Street starting tonight? You can get right through. Listen, it started. You can go right through to July. They're going to have DJ art series. Come hungry because I'm sure they're going to have food specials, sidewalk sales, patio. I want to go to that so bad. But here's the thing. I can't go now, but I have 2 weeks off from bowling. I'm going down there both weeks. So we got bowling today. We got bowling. We got 3 more weeks of bowling. The 2 weeks that I'm going to have off from bowling, I'm going down there to this event. It's going down 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight. Yep. So if you listen now, let me just say this. If you got to go to work in the morning, you might want try not to stay to 10 unless you're a late bird like me. If you like that person to stay up late, then knock yourself out. Have a good old time. Anyway, they got sidewalk. They got art vendors. I love that. Well, I won't get finished in time. If I had gotten finished in time, I would still go down there, but I won't get finished about 9:30. By that time, I'm drained. By the time I sling my 10-pound bowling ball for 2 hours, I am exhausted. Anyway, you're looking to have some fun tonight. Downtown Lawrenceville on the square. Beats on the streets. Yes, it's like boots on the ground, but beats on the streets. Yes, that's what's happening. It's going down. It's going down. All right. On the 27th, Beaufort Small Business Alliance is having their spring festival from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yep, they're going to be having the spring festival. Get ready for an epic spring adventure at the Beaufort Business Alliance Spring Festival. Bring the whole family and join for a day filled with excitement, laughter, and fun for everybody. They got vendors there. They got all kinds of vendors. They got good food. They got food trucks. They got all kind of stuff. So you want to have a good time. They got rhythm and rhymes and live performances and talented by local artists and things like that. So they're going to be on the main stage. So that's going to be happening at 301 East Main Street in Beaufort. So if you want to hang out in Beaufort this weekend, the 27th. Now, see, I might do that. My schedule is pretty free on Saturday. I'm excited about that. That's rare. So I might go to Beaufort and hang out and see what they got going on at the festival. But anyway, if you want to go to the festival, 301 East Main Street, Beaufort, this Saturday at 10 a.m. Take the family, enjoy yourself. Yeah, have a good old time. All right, if you want to have, they got to listen. The Cula Masonic Lodge. Yep, the Cula Masonic Lodge. They have a pancake, what do you call this? It's called a pancake breakfast rummage. Okay. Pancake breakfast, rummage sale, stew cook. That don't even sound good. That does. So you got clothing, you got gadgets, you got furniture. It's like this. It's a yard sale. It's gonna be happening this Saturday, well at 8 a.m. But they got it's stew too. Proceeds going to the Masonic charities. Okay, it's stew at this is stew in the morning. Okay, so you get pancakes for $8. That's what it is. Okay, I couldn't figure that out. I'm like, what? So the pancakes are $8. If you want to buy some Brunswick stew, which I happen to like that. I happen to like, let me tell y'all, when I was a little girl, right? So I had an Uncle Bubba. And Uncle Bubba made the best. I didn't know it was called Brunswick stew until I got to Georgia. We used to call it Brummage stew. Brummage stew. You want some Brummage stew? Because that's what everybody called it in my family. Nobody ever said Brunswick stew. Like, that's the real name. They said Brummage stew. You want some Brummage stew? So when I found out the name of the stew is called Brunswick stew, I'm like, Brunswick stew? For my entire life, we call it Brummage stew. Brummage, right? Anyway, my uncle used to make the best Brunswick stew. And I don't eat corn, but I'm thinking I'm starting to take a liking to corn. He had the best. So I don't know what this Brunswick stew is going to be like on Saturday, but you might want to try it out. It's $10 a quart or $36 a gallon. So check it out. This is going to be happening at the Decula Masonic Lodge, located at 5221 2nd Avenue in Decula, and that's at 8 a.m. So they're going to have a rummage sale. That is true. Then they got a pancake breakfast for $8, so you can buy some clothes. You can buy some breakfast. And then you can pick up some housewares, and you can pick up some secondhand clothes, and then you can get you some stew and go home and relax and sort through all the stuff you just bought. That's happening this coming Saturday, 8 a.m. The Decula Masonic Lodge, located at 2521 2nd Avenue in Decula. I'm just saying, listen, One thing about Gwinnett County and Metro Atlanta, if you can't find, my mom used to say this. She said, if you are bored, that means you are a boring person. I don't know where she got that from. But down here in Georgia, she's absolutely right. So many things to do. So many. So if you can't find something to do down here, you're a boring person. That's just that simple. Just that simple. You are a boring person. All right. This Saturday at 1 p.m., National Crime Victims' Right Week. They're having an event, mentally healing our communities from trauma. So that event is happening this Saturday. This is a free event. It says come out and be educated and have a chance to win an iPad and TVs and more. National Crime Victim Week 20. National Crime Victim Rights Week. Office of the Victims of Crime National theme. How would you help? That's the question. How would you help? So they want to give you a free workshop this Saturday. The Gwinnett County, in conjunction with Voice of Black Mothers United, VBMU, witness. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. It's like my brain is going too fast for my mouth. The Gwinnett County, in conjunction with Voices of Black Mothers, the Woodson Center, HUM, and our main sponsor, the Beauty Experience, they're all presenting this event. It's called Mentally Healing Our Communities from Trauma. It's a free event for our community. They're going to have speakers, panelists, Q&As, major giveaways, free food, silent art auctions, self-defense demonstrations, drumming to peace, dance movement, mental release, survivors resource handouts, sponsored products and services, and more. So if you want to attend that event, that's going to be happening this Saturday at 1 p.m. at Bethesda Church Road. That's 444 Bethesda Church Road. 444 Bethesda Church Road. It's called the Net Church. N-E-T-T, Net Church, right? If you want to do that, that's located at 444 in Lawrenceville. Bethesda, 444 Bethesda Church Road in Lawrenceville. The Net Church. For more information, you can call Rhonda Knight. Her number is 678-499-9523. 678-499-9523. Rhonda Knight, 678-499-9523. Yes, it's a lot. Listen, it's a lot going on. I got one last announcement, then I'm calling it a day before I come and give you my words of inspiration. All right, downtown Swanee is happening. Relay for Life of Gwinnett presented by Primerica and Northside Hospital Cancer Institute. Relay for Life is happening this Saturday, April the 27th. I might go to that too. That's in the evening time, 6 p.m. It's going to be held at Swanee Town Center, located at 330 Town Center in Swanee, Georgia. So Relay for Life is going to be happening 6 p.m. Saturday, April the 27th at the Swanee Town Center, located at 330 Town Center Avenue in Swanee. So if you're interested in that, you can call John Harris at 404-905-9432. Again, that number is 404-905-9432. John Harris, 404-905-9432. All right? All right. Ooh, that was a lot. That's all the announcements I got for you. I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. It's like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something in the air. And I don't even care, no, I don't even care.
listen, everything just stays the same. It don't have to. It doesn't have to stay the same. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I want to give you my words of inspiration before I go. And here goes. It says, there are so many things, so many great things in life to dwell. There are so many great things in life. Why dwell on negativity? Let me say that again. There are so many great things in life. Why dwell on negativity? Let me say that one more time because somebody missed it. There are so many great things in life. Why dwell on negativity? There are really so many great things in life. I had a situation happen a couple days ago. It could be pretty bad, but you know what? I was like, I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm gonna dwell on the solution to that problem and keep it moving. And honestly, y'all, that's what I did. And when I tell you, I didn't feel any angst about it. I didn't feel mad about it. Normally, I would have been furious, right? I would have been furious. It would have destroyed my entire day. I would have been trying to pick up the pieces throughout the day. I was like, nah, you know what? Focus on the solution, Audrey. It is what it is. You know, maybe you could have stopped it or fixed it or whatever earlier. Now it has gotten to the point where you're forced to fix it. And it's not even my problem. Let me just start by saying that. It's not my problem, but it's a problem that I'm kind of involved in. Not because I want to be. Not because I had a hand in it, but I am. And so instead of me dwelling on that problem and getting mad and getting upset and being frustrated and being angry, I was like, nope, don't be any of those things. Just work on the solution. And that's what I did. So I took the steps to work on the solution because here's the thing. There's so much positivity around me that why am I going to waste any energy focus on something that's negative? And I'm saying that to you. Just look around you and take account of all the things that are positive, right? What are those things? Take account of those things. And don't dwell on the negativity. Because we can easily fall into the trap. And I could have easily fell into the trap. I was like, this sucks. I don't know why this is happening. I don't even know why I'm involved in this. It's not even my problem. I could have did all of that. I didn't do any of that. It's like, okay, let's get into solution mode. Let me help this person get out of this problem, right? And that's what I went into. I went into solution mode. I didn't be mad. So, because right now, I understand that there are so many great things around me. When I sit in my office and I look at my wall, there's a wall in front of my computer. And on that wall, it has 10 pictures. I'm going to tell you who are in the pictures on my wall. And I probably need to add some pictures at this point. Like I need to add Rihanna. I need to add Serena. And I got some frames. I might do that this weekend. So right now, I've had these pictures for years. These are women that I absolutely admire. And I just think they're great. They're my inspiration. It's called my wall of inspiration. It's behind I'm going to take a picture one day and put it on the website. I think I did that one time. So on the wall, I have Tyra Banks. I have Mary Kay. I have Rachel Ray. I have B. Smith. I have Queen Latifah. I have Madam C.J. Walker. I have Michelle Obama. I have Sheila Johnson. I have Oprah. And I have Kathy Hughes. Right? Those are the women that's on this wall in front of me. So I need to be reminded every day when I'm feeling funky that the women on the wall who have accomplished so much, they felt like I felt at one point. But guess what? They didn't dwell on negativity. They kept going. So when I sit here and talk to you, they're directly in front of me to remind me, Audrey, no matter what happens, you keep going. And so let me put this in perspective. So out of everybody on my wall, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 10 people on the wall, and 7 of them are media moguls. Whether it was in entertainment, Tyra was on a TV. She had a show called Top Model. Rachel Ray had a couple of shows. B. Smith had a show. Queen Latifah had a bunch of shows. Madam C.J. Walker was an entrepreneur, but then they made a movie about her later. Sheila Crump Johnson started BET. She was one of the founders and made her a billionaire. Of course, we don't, Michelle Obama, the president, but media, Kathy Hughes started Radio 1. Now it's TV 1 and all these other ones, right? She had a son. He was sleeping in the radio station. Now she's successful. And of course, Oprah, we listen, these are the women that I see every day. So when I leave out of my bedroom, no matter what's happening in my life, and I sit at this desk and I look at this wall that's directly in front of me, where my mic is facing me, my computer screen is facing me, the wall is facing me, it reminds me, no matter what's going on, Audrey, no matter what's going on, you focus on the positive, because the women in front of you, they went through it just like you when you go through it. And I'm not going through anything right now, but I'm just saying, that's my reminder. Don't you give up. Don't you let the negativity outside come into the inside and spoil the positivity. Don't you do it, because they didn't do it. That's why they're on your wall. One day I might be on somebody's wall. I might be an inspiration. That's my inspiration wall. Now I got to add some other folks like Serena and Rihanna and some other people that I know. Jennifer Lopez. Yeah, doing great things. So all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world. Just spent the last 43 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you miss any episodes of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes. Hey, listen, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com, click on the tab that says subscribe to the Gwinnett Morning Spark. That is the newsletter. You get a new song every morning. You get a motivational article. You get a story about somebody in Gwinnett County. You get something to laugh about. You get a meme. It's just to get your morning started. To get your morning started in the right way. No bad news, good news. Listen, block the negativity right from the jump. 6 o'clock every morning, Monday through Friday, the newsletter comes out. Kick your day off with some positive inspiration. A positive song, a positive meme, positive article, a positive story every day. All right. I'll be back again Monday, 10 a.m. God willing. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.